Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, these are your messages for the weekend, this upcoming weekend of June 20th through the 22nd. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you guys have a very interesting spread here. The overall energy is the Ten of Swords and the Hermit card. And when I was laying these out, I was thinking about a major betrayal by friends or through friendships. But what I want to say is turn your wounds into wisdom. And I do feel like it's going to be different for all of you. This may have already happened where you guys have felt betrayed or stabbed in the back and you've gone within into this hermit mode and you've really learned, you've gained wisdom from something that you experienced. Perhaps you will be feeling that kind of ruffled back up. But here's the good thing. The beautiful thing, Leo, is I was asking how you will be feeling this weekend. And whatever this is, I feel like it's already passed. And just like in this Ten of Swords, there's light here coming up. The darkness is ending and there's light here. And, you know, when you look at the Ten of Swords, it only goes up from there. So I do feel like you guys have already gone through this pain and you've gone into hermit mode, or you've secluded yourself a little bit in order to understand and gain knowledge and wisdom from the pain. We only learn through pain. But how you will be feeling this weekend is the Four of Wands, which is absolutely beautiful energy. That's all about joy and stability. You're going to feel like celebrating. It suggests a sense of belonging and harmony and shared happiness with others. Sometimes this is a happy home life. I feel like you're coming out of this energy. You're going to be feeling this celebratory, wonderful, beautiful, fun energy. And I also asked what energy would give you the best result if you lean into it, and you got the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is all about being intellectual and relying on your strategic thinking and your clarity and being very decisive and logical and disciplined in your thinking, having a rational approach to challenges. So if this does come up into your mind, this is kind of telling you, don't let it go into your emotions at all. Keep it at a logical, keep it in your mind, your logical mind, in order to deal with, if you have to deal with any of this. And I feel like you have that mastered already, because you're going to be feeling this celebratory energy. If you do start feeling any of this past coming back into your mind, remind yourself you're very lovable. Love who you are as you're created perfectly. Everything about your true self is beautiful. And you may have had to decide to kind of leave someone behind because they hurt you, and just, remain logical if you get past memories of them. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Like I said, I do feel like you guys went into this hermit mode in order to learn, like turning your wounds into wisdom. And then it also says, let yourself feel all of your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you important messages and guidance. So if something is coming through where you are remembering this circumstance, or these energies are creeping back in to your mind, your logical mind, remember that you are lovable. You have made the right choices, or if you haven't completely cut this situation out of your life, make a decision now so that you can move forward. And you're, like I said, how you will be feeling through all this is the Four of Wands, so keep that in mind. You're going to have that beautiful celebratory energy, and you're going to be feeling like you have this joy and stability and reasons to celebrate. You're going to have harmony in your life, in your energetic field, in your emotions. So that's beautiful. That's what makes me feel like this is all past, and you did go within in order to learn from the circumstances. But sometimes, we're human. We think back to circumstances. They come back into our energy. Be gentle with yourself when that happens. And prayer is here, so always know that you are capable on relying on spirit. And if you feel like you're getting back into that energy at all, just pray about it and keep yourself in a very logical state so that it doesn't affect your heart. With that King of Swords, he is just very good about protecting his own energy, and you have this mental strength about you. You're able to lean into your mental strength. He's all about fairness and truth and making informed decisions. And he leads with wisdom. So you already have this wisdom with this Hermit card here. So you guys could have gone through a very painful circumstance that led you to a period of healing and self-discovery. And you may have been in solitude for a period of time gaining insights, kind of self-reflecting, maybe dealing with some shadows. And instead of viewing that as a setback, turn those wounds into wisdom, which I feel like you have done that, and remain in this beautiful energy that's here for you. I'm going to get one more card for you. What is Spirit's advice for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Spirit's final advice for this upcoming weekend. Thank you. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Stay strong in your faith. Yep, exactly with that positive prayer. A positive outcome is dependent on keeping a positive mindset. And you are spiritually protected. Yes, I already mentioned that. You're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So just remember that. And you could be relying on family this weekend to uplift your spirits. But I do feel like with that Four of Wands energy, you are going to be feeling happy. So keep that in mind, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon.